Hey guys, what's going on? It is Casey with the Colorado Springs Therapeutic Recreation Program. We're going to be doing something a little bit different this particular Wednesday. Without further ado, I'm going to introduce Miss Ashley Bourdonnais, who's going to be assisting with our program today. So Ashley?
Hello! So we're going to do something different, as Casey said, and we're going to start different programs on Wednesday that I'm calling Wacky Wednesdays. So there'll be a little bit of different programming that you guys may be familiar with or may not yet, so it gives you more opportunities to do something different. So for our topic today, we're going to do improv or improvisation. So we're going to tell you what it is, some of the goals we have for you guys, and we're going to jump into a few different activities and talk about any adaptations that you guys can do with these to make these your own and to do these from home. Were you worried? We're still here, so don't be too worried. So, what is improv? In case you guys are like, oh my gosh, what is this lady talking about? So, improv is a form of theater, so think acting, usually pretty funny, so more comedy. You don't have to always have everything funny though, and we'll talk about that too. But it's really anything spontaneous that you're not having scripted out, so don't feel like you have to know word for word what you're gonna say or what you're gonna do. It's all about just acting however you want to. I'm gonna redo that. It's all about really just acting however you want to and however you want to come across. So this is your chance to act like an animal, to act like any sort of object, like an airplane, like a cup if you wanted to, and really just learn how to navigate acting in different ways that you can express yourself.
Wow, those stairs really got me. Before we jump in, guys, we just want to talk about our goals for this program. So for starters, a lot of you guys, even myself included, are stepping out of your comfort zone. Improv is something that's probably brand new to you, a brand new activity. I did a course once in college, and that is the extent of my improv knowledge. The rest is Ashley and I looking online for fun activities for you guys. So don't be afraid to try this new activity. It's going to be a lot of fun for you. We're going to be working on a lot of new skills, one of which is public speaking. If you're like me, you don't like getting in front of a crowd and speaking to everyone. And this is going to be some fun activities on how you can improve on that. So going off of that, you're going to be increasing your self-esteem. Getting in front of a group or getting in front of family members, I know can be nerve-wracking, acting out these little games. But once you're done and you see all the smiles and laughs on people's faces, I'm sure you're going to be feeling great about yourself and that you'll want to be doing more activities come next week. While I still have you guys here, I just want to talk to you guys about what setting you're going to be doing this in. Ashley and I are doing this in our shared backyard, but wherever you're comfortable, do it with people you're comfortable with in a place you're comfortable with. And remember, there are no mistakes. Ashley and I are going to record this as is. We're not going to make any edits, no matter what laughs that we may have. We're going to throw them in there so you guys can see them. So feel comfortable with yourself. It's all new. It's all fun. Another thing is that it's okay to not be funny. It's okay if you say the wrong thing or say something that may not go well with the conversation. You can always just restart or just play out a different situation. You may think a conversation is going to go down road A when really it takes a turn down road Z. You can go anywhere with this, so really just have fun with it. Be confident in yourself and enjoy.
Okay, welcome back everybody. So we are going to jump into our first activity that we are calling Wheel of Emotions. And before we do that though, Casey and I have grabbed some fun costumes that we are going to put on. If Casey will please join me on screen. So if you guys
this town ain't big enough for the both of us.
If you guys have any fun outfits, costumes, whatever makes you happy, I would suggest putting those on so that you feel like you're really in the mood to get into something different and to live up to a different persona or to act however you want. So we just grabbed a few little things to put on. While we do this too, it's okay to do it just by yourself. If you have someone around the house that wants to join in with you, that's great too. They can help you out and you guys can bounce off of each other, but it's perfectly okay to do these by yourself. You guys can follow along with these with us, or you can redo them later on your own if you guys want to throw in different elements or different emotions for this one or different emotions for the next activity. So for Wheel of Emotions, Casey and I are going to be doing these together, and like I just mentioned, you can follow along or you can redo these later after watching our video. So we are going to have an imaginary wheel right in front of us. So this will be our wheel. Of course, you gotta have sound with the wheel though. No wheel is silent. And so we are going to do our wheel until we land on an emotion. And then using mainly our face, you can use your arms too, we're gonna act out that emotion because emotions are different for everybody. So we're really just gonna try to embody those emotions. So our first one. Happy. Perfect. So really fast, you go with what you feel and how you feel happy. If you don't really know what you want to do for that one, you can think of somebody else that when you think of, you know, my mom is usually happy or my best friend is usually happy. How does that look? You can go off that too. Everyone's happy and everyone's emotions look a little bit differently.
Okay guys, we're gonna spin the wheel again. Get ready. Click, 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 bing. We are on confused. Huh. What?
I don't know.
Huh?
Do you know?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know.
Huh.
Another good one.
Nice job, guys.
Okay, jumping into our third emotion. Sad.
Today was a hard day.
Don't look at me.
I've been inside all day.
Don't look at me. Good job, guys. Should have really cried. Should have got some like water, threw it on my face.
Okay, guys, next one. Click, 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 click. Excited. Nice.
Oh my gosh! How excited are you guys? I'm so excited.
Yeah.
So that's where we're going to end that activity for today. There are tons of other emotions out there. You guys can act out being curious. You can act out being angry. You can act out being hungry, being tired. Whatever you feel like, those are just the ones we're going to start off with for today. Okay, nice job everybody on the first activity. For our second and final activity for today, I know, so sad. We are going to do an activity called Cross the Line or Cross the Room. For this one, you don't have to have a lot of room if you don't. So if you want to just kind of give yourself about arm's width across, that's more than enough room. If you don't have that much room either, you can just do it standing up in one spot too and just move your legs and arms in the same spot. For this one too, you guys can follow along or you guys can come up with your own afterwards. You can do this one a few different ways. If you have popsicle sticks and a Sharpie or any sort of bowl, you can write what you're wanting to do on popsicle sticks and stick them in a bowl or a cup. You can also do this with pieces of paper. If you tear off pieces of paper, you can write on it and crumble them up and throw them in a cup, a bowl, a hat, however you want. If you're super creative, if you just want to say the first thing that comes in your head and that's your movement, you can do it that way as well. If you have another person around and you want them to help out, you can have them throw out random activities for you or random things for you to act out as well. Okay, so for our first one that we're acting out, it is Santa Claus sneaking into a house to hide presents.
A ballerina dancing off stage. You guys are in for a show.
Ooh, so our next one is an alien landing on Earth for the first time. Do like a spaceship. Planet Earth? Earth? Where are all the terrestrials? Ooh. What is this ground? What is this ear? Terrestrials. Terrestrials.
Feel nervous. A T-Rex destroying a town? I can do that. Okay, before we do it, do you want to do this one together?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, why not?
A car dealership commercial.
Hey everyone, Ashley Bourne here from super cheap cars. Come on down to our dealership. We have it all. We have cars galore. We have inflatable guy supreme, the best in the business. Don't forget, 1-800-CARS-1. That is going to wrap up today. I hope you guys had fun. We had lots of fun trying some new activities. For the last activity too, if you're not comfortable talking or really vocalizing, that's perfectly okay. You can do silent movements. You can try ones that as quiet as you want. You can do some animal movements, maybe some bird watching, whatever you're really comfortable with. So feel free to adapt those to how you want to try them, especially if it's your first time.
To wrap up, guys, awesome job today. We hope you guys have as much fun at home as we did making this. We'd love to see your guys' improvisations at home, so please send those our way to the TRP. We love to see how you guys are doing at home, especially with something fun like this. So send us your feedback, and if you have any improv ideas or scenes that we can do, send them to us as well. So thanks for joining us, guys, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day.